What it do, baby? It is the one and the only Cool Hands, the man with the plan. Nah, it's cap. I don't have a plan. Back again with another reaction for your head tops, okay? So this time we got the boy Sneako. I got put on a Sneako sometime this year. Did a little bit of deep diving into his back catalog from the last 2 years or so, and he's doing these 1 minute podcast series and things of that nature. And I thought that it was absolutely amazing, man. Like, I love seeing people's viewpoints, but when I talk to somebody, ideally I want to make sure that the logic holds up, and he does that very well. This time, we got another video off of his second channel, Sneako, and the video is How Much Do You Lie? So we're going to see how much this young lady lies, or this young man lies, or whoever the fuck he's going to interview in it. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it.
And even like the sexual relationship with him is one of the best I had in my life. And it's why all the time I came back with him, because I think that I'm not gonna have better with someone else.
I mean, I could change your mind. I could change your mind on that.
Boy.
You can change your mind.
I can change your mind, yeah.
Which way?
Just
What you mean, which way?
watch. What's your number?
My goodness. Oh, man.
How good is your English?
I think so. I can do my best.
She's a very striking young lady indeed. I see why he opened up the video with her.
I think your English is better than my French, so we'll do English.
Oh, okay, let's see.
How much do you lie?
How much do I lie?
Tu comprends? Lie?
Ouais, mentir. À quelle fréquence je mens, c'est ça?
She always lying. You can just tell. Look at how she fucking looking. Like, she could have just answered the question straight up. Talking about, she act like she understands. She knew exactly what the question was. She be lying.
Less as possible.
As little as possible.
Yeah.
So you don't lie a lot? As little as possible, okay.
Yes, as little as possible. Yeah.
So when do you lie? If you're lying as little as possible, when are you lying?
That's a good question.
It's not really a lie, but it's hide, and I don't know.
Lying out of omission is lying. If you're withholding truth from something, I consider that to be lying.
Some people consider hide as a lie.
Not telling.
Yeah. No, I think that's like certain things, like in certain situations, it's not somebody's business to know something. So I can understand why you're not going full-fledged telling somebody something they don't need to know. But if it's something that's kind of important and you're withholding it, I consider that to be lying.
Telling the full truth.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that lying to you?
Look at her. She's like, it is, but
Not really.
You saying that you hide things to protect the truth, but I'm guessing you also get mad if somebody does the same thing to you.
That's crazy, because at the moment I'm extremely mad because of the situation of my boyfriends. I mean, my ex-boyfriends. So he start our relationship with lie all the time. Lie.
damn.
What was he lying about?
So when I meet him in 2019, he introduced himself as a bachelor, as a single guy.
Yo, how many of y'all out there are introducing yourselves as bachelors when you're in relationships? Y'all gotta do better, man. Don't lie. Just be straight up. If you're gonna be a piece of shit, just be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? People respect you for that.
So we start to flirt together. Yeah, we start to flirt together. I fall in love for him. 1 month later, he texts me and say, "Oh, I need to tell you something. I have a relationship since 6 years."
Yeah.
I didn't
Damn.
speak with him. I didn't answer to his text because I don't see the point. What I can reply, but he came back to me and say beautiful things, blah 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 blah.
And you fell for it.
Again.
Is lying wrong?
No, I don't think so. Sometimes when you know,
My son, yo, he had something in particular on his mind when he said that. Like, that's such a simple question. You ask about, yo, you think a lying is wrong? It's supposed to be yes. Like, it's just this question, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be something as simple as, is the sky blue? Yes. He says, lying wrong. He said, no. Well, sometimes.
it's gonna hurt someone deeply, and you don't want to hurt them, so you lie to protect them.
Protect their feelings.
Exactly.
Who do you usually have to protect the truth from?
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Do you think
And
that
your mum. And your mum.
do you think that women can handle the truth?
Nah. They say they can, but they hate it.
Yeah, I think that's true. I'm curious to see what other people think. You know, I definitely think that women are more sensitive than men. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Men are very sensitive. Men are very sensitive. I tell you, you know what I mean? From somebody who doesn't really like outwardly emote so much, men are very sensitive, but it's just shielded well. But you know what I mean? The right person could get through. But I think that in general, women don't have as much of that shielding that men have to develop growing up. So they're more sensitive.
Yeah, but they want to hear the truth, right?
They want it, but they can't handle it.
They can't handle it.
Yeah.
And I excused him, and again, I discovered another lie, and after another lie, and another lie.
Why were you surprised at that point? If he was lying about something that big, you probably should have expected that he was going to be a liar.
Because, you know, sometimes when you have this crazy connection with someone, you want to believe of the relationship. You want to excuse him
I
in
can
the way
understand.
that, okay, maybe his relationship wasn't good.
Maybe he's complicated and maybe you were making excuses for him.
All the time.
I respect her for at least being honest.
Until maybe 1 week ago, Wednesday, he gonna celebrate his 30 years old.
Hold up. You're so rude. I know. I'm a piece of shit.
No, tomorrow of the 15th of June. And he is in Ibiza to celebrate his birthday without his girlfriends. So it was like a cherry on the cake, you know?
Do you think men can handle the truth mostly?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Better.
Who do you think is more hurtful, men or women?
Women.
They say like the most deep cut.
That is I mean, clearly a man's more likely to say that because, like, let's just say I'm a man and you watching this as a man. Chances are you are, because most of the people that watches my shit are men, right? It's harder for you to hurt me because we don't really give each other that type of ammo like that in order, you know what I mean, to hurt. Like, if you backstab me or you betray my trust, then yeah, that's gonna hurt for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, theoretically speaking, the person that you let closest to you, and a heterosexual male, I should say, is a woman. A woman is probably the closest person you have to you. You know what I'm saying? So she has the ultimate ammo to just really strike you in the point where you're most vulnerable.
Stuff in the middle of an argument.
Yeah.
So it's the same in London as it is in New York.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just that's women for you.
Did you break up with him or did he break up with you?
I broke up with him, yeah.
How did you break up with him?
I just say to him, okay, you know what, I'm tired. Go anywhere you want. Go Ibiza. Go celebrate your birthday. Fine, but when you come back, I'm not here anymore.
What was the Ibiza situation?
Celebrate his birthday and just have fun, you know. So he used to send me a long mail, you know, like, because I block him everywhere. And he used to tell me, like, oh, no, I'm not going to flirt with one girl, don't worry. I'm going to flirt with all of the girls.
Traumatized, I can't sleep insomnia. Yeah, I'm just stuck in my ways.
I fake my like emotions or like my opinions
Why?
because they can't take the truth. So you gotta feed them what they want, and if they can like suss the bullshit, then you're honest with them.
I wonder how old she is to think like this. You know? These kids look like they're about like high school age. It's kind of interesting that at such a young age, she already has this mindset of, I kind of have to lie in order to just spare people's feelings, you know?
What's an opinion that you lie about?
Like when you're enjoying your time with someone, you sometimes just gotta like bullshit your way through it. And then if they like suss the cap, then you're like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah. Or a lot of political stuff as well.
Like what political opinions?
If you're near like liberals or like left-leaning people, you can't just come out and say like controversial stuff in front of them.
You know what I mean? You could say it, but you have to be willing to deal with the shitstorm that's going to come as a result of you saying that.
Because you're gonna get like cancelled or like
So what's an opinion you hold that you can't tell your friends? Be honest right now.
a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit.
Tell me one.
Fuck.
Can't tell your friends, but say it on camera. This nigga is wildin'.
I don't know. I can't say because like
You can't even say your opinions right now because you're afraid to hurt the left?
Yeah, or like, it's not gonna go nowhere, but like, I fear that that's the image that you're gonna have. Like, oh, this person thinks so and so, therefore, you get.
Do you ever get jealous?
Well, as someone who will have a hot girlfriend, yeah, I would be a little bit jealous.
You could take her.
Nah, that's cheeky.
That's cheeky.
That's cheeky.
That's
yeah,
some
not
that's
like
some UK shit.
that. It's his effort. He done it the first point, so let him enjoy it.
Oh, I respect that.
I'm not jealous personally. I'm quite confident, but because you build relationship with a lie, it creates you like insecurities, and obviously you become jealous.
What if you don't?
Yo, I ain't gonna front to y'all, yo. That's something that I never thought of. Like, in particular, people may not necessarily have these insecurities inherently through themselves or whatever, because, you know, we all develop some type of insecurities, whether it's about the way we look, how we sound, how we act, blah, blah, blah. But there's certain things that was never a problem, but because of circumstances you had in the past with somebody, especially in terms of relationships, it will create something. Give your trust to somebody and they break it is very difficult.
You don't like the guy.
Well, it's none of my business anyway.
I mean, it's not
The girl
messy.
could be a business.
Well, no, boys have different priorities as well. I mean, when you are at the age of 20, 18, 19, 20, yeah, this could be your business. But when you are getting older, over 25, 30, then yeah, you get other priorities. So girls are not anymore business. They're life partner, but they're not business anymore.
Do you think that you can fix the relationship after it's built on that? Or is it stuck? Is it always going to be insecure after that?
Stuck.
I think I need to fix myself first because all the bad things he done to me.
Good on her for that one.
And I definitely cannot excuse him after everything he done. So
You did excuse him.
Huh?
You did excuse him
You calling her out on the bullshit.
for a long time.
Inconclusivities.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like the cherry on the cake this time with Ibiza things, you know?
I'm just thinking in my experience, I think girls become more attracted to a guy that's lying and who's not telling the full truth. I think girls like, oh my, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me?
I can see the truth in that. I'm not going to say that that's a universal girl thing, but I think that the people who do that more often than not are women compared to men. But I'm pretty sure there are men who want to save a whole ass kind of men out there too. But you know what I mean? I think that's generally like a woman thing. Like they want to fix somebody.
I don't think so. Like, okay, in my opinion, I'm not never looking for a guy who lies. No way. No way. But sometimes when you are in a toxic relationship, you know, you are like, it's not constant. You are like that. When it's nice, it's super nice. And when it's down, it's fucking down.
So it's really exciting.
No, but it's not exciting, but sometimes it's just an addiction. In my
It's exciting. Yeah, addiction is exciting.
maybe, but it's great like some crazy emotions.
You don't ask me questions, all right?
How much do you lie?
Never lie. Maybe the tiniest white lie to hurt someone if someone asks me a direct question. Lying is the worst thing in the world. It's like giving people a jigsaw puzzle and saying all the pieces are there and they aren't all there. So
That's a really interesting analogy. I've never heard anybody break it down like that.
you fuck with someone else's world. I hate lying. You asked me the perfect question.
I definitely not looking for a guy who lies. Like
You say that now, but that's what the girl heart tends to gravitates toward. I think girls' hearts end up being attached to that guy. Why would he lie to me? And then you end up wanting him really badly because he's lying. Because he's a piece of shit.
Nah, not for nothing. You could kind of see she's mad open, bro. Just hold up. Look at her body language. Look at her face, gang. Come on now. She open, bro.
Tends to gravitates toward. I think girls' heart
His
end up being
his body languages remain pretty like constant throughout the thing. He's kind of leaned in, which shows he's interest, but you know he's talking to her.
attached to that
You know
guy.
what I mean?
Why would he lie
Look at her.
to me? Why would?
Look
And
at
then
her.
you end up wanting
She
him
all
really badly
fidgety
because
and
he's lying.
yeah,
Because
bro. She is open, bro.
he's a piece of shit. You want to, and you can't get over the competition, right? You're thinking about the girls in Ibiza. Why does he like these girls more? And then you kind of want to improve on that.
She fixing the chair, trying to move
That's
closer.
love.
Yeah,
That's being in love.
you think it's like real love, or you think it's maybe more addiction, or maybe competition?
Well, that's what love is. Being in love is obsession, is addiction. It's all the same thing.
That's fucking cap. That's a type of love, but that isn't love. That's cap.
What do you hate so much about lying? You hate bullshitters?
I think that the people are. I don't mind bullshitters, people that praise themselves up, that think they're the greatest person in the world. That is.
I think he's like, they're in the UK, but I'm pretty sure that he's like Australian. He's either Australian or he's like a New Zealander.
Isn't lying. Lying is saying something that you know isn't true, and you're screwing with someone else's reality because they can't put the pieces together. People lie very successfully to me. I can't believe that people are lying. I cannot think of people in lies that they're lying. I cannot deal in lies.
It makes life more easy.
That it does.
Don't lie, it makes life more easy. One person lied to me in life a long time ago regarding her parents. She said that her parents are doctor, but it wasn't. So she had to build that up for like 6-8 months. Continue that like telling, oh, my mom is going to a hospital, my dad is going to the hospital. They have.
Yo, how do you even have the energy to just do that for so long, bro? Like, you're gonna slip up at some point. That shit must be fucking tiring, bro.
Different shift this time, but they were completely different background. Our father was working in a car manufacturing company, and mother was a teacher. So imagine the scenario when you built up for 9 months, when you think about it, when you go backward, how many
lies.
all many lies, due to only one lie she had to sport.
God,
How did you catch
damn.
her?
She didn't tell me herself. She asked one of her friends to tell me.
Wow.
Is this a lie? Say you're supposed to.
That's trash, bro. I feel like at the very least, if you're doing some bullshit and you feel the need to come clean, bro, you have to do it yourself, bro. That just shows that you're a person of integrity at the very least. Well, I mean, not that much integrity, clearly, because you're just lying and shit. But, like, you know, at least it gives that person that you know what I mean, that respect that, you know, I fucked up towards you and I'm man enough, I'm woman enough to tell you myself. You don't hear it from somebody else, you know what I mean? I'm coming clean.
To go to a party and you're running late and you're in the shower and then you call and you say, oh, I'm 5 minutes away, but you're really in the bathroom.
A little, you know, I have lied like that. That's what I call the slight white lie, just to make it more comfortable for the other person. A little, or I say something, a cat.
What's the difference between a white lie and a bigger lie?
It's a massive, it doesn't affect the other person's world to know that you were just a late.
It's the party, the attendance or something?
Just I feel my skin start to crawl even with that sort of lie. I don't feel comfortable even with that sort of lie, no.
But you justified it.
Perfect. I don't, you know,
How much do you lie?
He caught that nigga, bro. He caught that nigga. That nigga was like, I don't know, lola.
Even with that sort of lie. I don't feel comfortable even with that sort of lie, no.
But you justified it.
Perfect. I don't, you know,
How much do you lie?
Probably a few times a year.
A year.
What was the last thing you lied about?
I'm fine. I said I was fine, but I wasn't fine at all. Like,
But nobody believed you when you said that. That's not really a lie. That's just like something everyone says.
no, it's a lie. It's just a common lie. When people say they're fine and they're not fine, it's a common lie.
Yeah.
It's just people would like to say I'm fine because it feels more comfortable.
Who are you usually protecting? Whose feelings are you protecting when you lie?
I think maybe mine, so, you know, the sense that I wouldn't want to say if I'm late and I'm giving a wrong reason, I'm protecting myself going through a more painful experience and admitting I just forgot that I was meant to come and see you all together, you know.
Wow. I'm protecting myself from a more painful experience. That's something right there. For real, for real. I fucks with that one.
Do you ever get jealous?
Jealousy. Do you mean by jealousy? Because a lot of people confuse jealousy and envy, right? Envy is like I want to have a Tesla or something. That's I envy the guy with the Tesla or the pretty girlfriend or the good looks or whatever, all right? That's envy. Is that what you mean, or do you mean jealousy? Jealousy is...
I thought that was the same thing. You're educating me now.
No, but the word is changing. Jealousy is growing to mean envy and jealousy. But in the old definition of these words, envy is what the...
Desiring someone else's belongings?
Your neighbor's this and that. And I'm not a very religious person, but that's what it is. Don't covet your neighbor's wife, his house. Jealousy is the fear of losing love. In other words, jealousy, if I have my girlfriend and I see my girlfriend laughing and enjoying the company of another man, and I see that she's going to be attracted to this guy, and I start to fear losing her, that's jealousy.
Wow. Did y'all know that? Because I ain't gonna as long as I've been alive, bro, those two things are interchangeable. I never knew that there was like a difference in between envy and jealousy.
Jealousy, I jealously guard this lovely machine because it's what I make my podcast. So I don't want to lose it. I don't want it stolen. I jealously guard it. You can use it like that as well. I fear losing it.
And you never get jealous?
No, I don't do that. No, I don't get jealous. I don't get fear that I'm going to lose something or I lose this friend. As a child I did, but I've grown out of that. Like, you understand jealousy as envy. Every now and then, for example, I was invited to a friend's house in Mallorca, and I said, I didn't know what his house was or anything. He's picked me up from the station. I said, what's your car like? He said, no, I'll see you, don't worry. I said, just tell me your car. What's your car? He says, all right, it's a red Rolls-Royce convertible.
Ooh.
Right? So then he was driving me on this beautiful island, and I'm thinking, I wouldn't mind living on this island, having a Rolls-Royce. But then I thought, I'm here now. I'm sitting in the Rolls-Royce, and I'm on the island. I'm enjoying. What am I thinking? I'd like this. I'm here now in it.
Wow.
You think it's right to tell that to me?
That was. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I feel like I got a little teary-eyed after he said that one. I like that.
To drop out?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the fuck right or wrong. It's a voice. It's a camera. It's just entertainment.
Does
You don't
that
need it.
influence
It's not the
scare you?
Bible, huh?
Does that influence not scare you though? Because you're aware that.
I
everything
never
you're doing
say
is right.
listen to what. I just try to be entertaining. That's what YouTube is.
But you still drop them gems for people to listen up, like you said.
Because that
People
makes a good
we-
video. Because people watch it, go, wow, deep. Like that's.
Man, that was really good. That was really good. A lot of good points are made. I'm one of those people that kind of has this belief that most of what we do on some level is trying to protect ourselves in some way, shape, or form, or our interest, even on a clandestine level. And it doesn't have to be like insidious or anything like that. It doesn't have to be evil. It doesn't have to be like done with malice. But to a certain extent, from an evolutionary standpoint, something with everything that we do kind of ties back to us. And lying is one of those things for sure. I definitely think so. But that point about the jealousy, man, that was really crazy. He said, "Yo, I wouldn't mind being in this. I wouldn't mind driving on this island. I wouldn't mind being in a Rolls Royce." And then I thought to myself, "I'm here now." That's a grown man thought, because it's a perspective thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't always adjust what you have to your at your leisure or at your fingertips, at your access, but what really comes powerfully is changing how you view this. You know what I mean? I have this phone, I have my computer right here, and I have my microphone. Certain people have a studio with all of these different things, but just way better. I have these lights. People have better lights. I have this camera. People have a better camera. But one person said to me once that joy, no. They said comparison is the thief of joy. And by proxy, you're kind of always comparing when you have envy. When you're envying something, there's always some type of comparison there, because you're looking at what somebody has that you don't, and you're wanting it. But if you're in the midst of it, you're doing it, you're actively participating in the activity, you're actively driving in the car, you're actively at the island, you're actively at the restaurant, you're actively, I don't know, wearing the sneakers or whatever the case is, then yeah, maybe I could have more sneakers, but I have these right now. I'm in the car right now. I'm enjoying this experience right now. And experiences are kind of like at this point where it's like undervalued greatly. You know, we look at our phones and we escape so often that just enjoying the experience that we have right in front of us is kind of underrated. So I say all that to say that enjoy yourself. Appreciate your experiences. And for better or worse, try not to lie. If you can, do your best to try not to lie. You know what I mean? It'll probably make things sucky in the beginning, but you might be able to live with yourself a little bit better afterwards. And if you can live with yourself after lying for at the moment, trust and believe that somewhere down the line, it's going to start to fuck you up, because I don't think that you're supposed to go through life lying all the time. I think that there's some type of dignity in being truthful. And when you lose that positive reinforcement that you get from telling the truth, then when it comes time to start these relationships with people, I think that somewhere down the line, since you've wore down that ability, or you've worn down that feature of your brain, it's going to be like uberly difficult in order for you to do that. Yeah. Well, that's enough babbling for me. I'm glad that you guys watch this. If you watch this far, you know, most people don't usually, but the ones that do, I really appreciate you guys. I enjoy doing these, and I promise you, I'm going to try to get, like, my goal is to try to get one of these up a day. If I can do that, then I'm doing well. Sometimes I have work and I may not be able to. I get it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand. But I love doing this with you guys. I love talking to you guys. You guys are going to be the reason why I'm not going to be depressed. You guys are going to be the reason why I'm going to be happy, because we're only going to grow from here. And, you know what I mean, the moment that I'm able to support myself doing this shit, bro, trust and believe, I'm going to put every fiber of my being into this. This is going to be my job. There isn't going to be no work on the side in order to me to have enough to do this, because I'll be making enough doing this. And that's beautiful to me. I think that autonomy is something special. But yeah, Sneako, great video. Love your videos, always. Don't say no fuck shit to me, motherfucker, because I come up and find you. Don't be saying no dick rider shit. I know how you be when niggas compliment you and shit. But yeah, but whole love stuff, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work, and maintain the thing that makes you in the face of adversity, for sure, because what you do has value, inherent value, and you can see it in the way that people react to your content, even if it's not always positive. People have a reaction. You could go through life being completely invisible. Nobody pays any attention to you. But if people dislike you, even if it's a dislike, they have a feeling on you because you're a figure that garners that out of people. And I think that's special. So make sure you keep that up. Yo, check back in. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram at Cool Hands. You already know what it is. And I'm signing out of this bitch. Off this.